All right, we made it. We're on YouTube. All right, so this video is gonna be a introduction to who I am, why I decided to make a YouTube channel, what I plan on doing with this channel, what I'm gonna post on this channel, everything that's gonna go down on this channel. Okay, on this blood clot channel. Yes, I'm Jamaican. So first and foremost, let me introduce myself. My name is Greg Phillips. I'm 27 years old. I live in New York. I'm not gonna go into specifics where, but I am born and raised in New York. My parents aren't born and raised from here, they're both from Jamaica. But, yeah, I guess I'll start with my bodybuilding career and when I decided to start training. So I've been training since I was 16 years old. I'm 27 now, so it's been over a decade, a little bit over 11 years now, which is crazy to me because from where I started to where I'm at now, it's insane. And we're just getting started, which is wild. Anyway, so some of you guys might be able to relate to me, the reason why I started in the first place. So my whole fitness journey began because I did track and field when I was a sophomore in high school, and I was a skinny kid. Right? I was a twig. I was 5'9". I weighed 135 pounds at least back then, and all the faster guys were sprinters, and well, of course, we're sprinters, but they all came from a different background of sports. So football. Some of them played soccer. Some of them just track and field. That's all they knew. But most of those guys, they were bigger dudes, right? And I did mid distance. But either way, I didn't have a background of football. Like, your running backs, your safeties, wide receivers, big dudes, right? Pause. Anyway, but I was a skinny kid, so, and I would get called frail by my coach all the time. He didn't mean anything of it. Because, I mean, look, when you're a mid-distance or long-distance runner, you're going to be skinny. That's just how it is, right? 9 times out of 10. Okay. And honestly, I got to the point where I was a little bit tired of being that skinny kid. Plus, we would have days when we had practice, and we'd have like a running portion of our practice, and then we have time in the weight room. And I always enjoyed that time in the weight room, and that's when I decided to be a little bit of a nerd. And in my free time, I'd go home, go on my phone, go on YouTube, and look up these OG fitness content creators like Physiques of Greatness, Omar Isuf, the Hodge twins back when they used to make fitness content. If you guys know, you know, that was a while ago. Like that was in like the early, I think that was like the earlier mid 2010s, and that's when all those OGs, like Matt Ogus, right? That's when they were around. So I kind of learned from them, and then I kind of just started doing my own thing. And 11 years later, I should say 10 years later, I decided to finally compete, and I'm so natural, so I just want to throw that out there for anyone who doesn't know. But I decided to compete in my first men's physique show, and that was June of 2024. And then my second show after that in, when was that? October of 2024. And I made it to nationals, the Ben Weider Nationals in 2024 in November. And I came in second with that one in my class. The first show I came in first. I didn't win the overall. I came second overall, but it was also my first show. And it's funny because a lot of those guys, they were sauced out of their mind. And I had some people ask me like, yo, so what do you take, bro? What's your cycle? And I just looked at them like, I'm not on anything. I don't know. I'm really not. I'm so natural. And then my second show was actually a natural pro qualifier, and I came in first, and I won the overall. And then at the Ben Weeder, I came in second in my class, so I was like this close. Something that no one talks about is that when you're competing in something and you come in second place, when you're number two, if you really think about it, like you're the first one to lose. That stings. So for me right now, I just decided I'm gonna take a long off season. So I'm not even gonna be competing in the Ben Weeder this year. It's gonna be in November again, around the same time. I'm not doing that show. I decided I'm gonna take a long off season to grow. I met Tyler Manian, and he pretty much told me build up your entire upper body. Not so much my back though. So my chest, arms, side delts, and that's it. So I know I'm not a small dude. I think when I stepped on stage, I was a little bit too small, but whatever. I also got sick around that time. So, but to give you guys a rough idea of from where I started, that 5'9", 135-pound frail boy, to now I'm 5'10", and I weighed myself this morning 197. My average weight is 194. Oh, I'm sorry, 195. And yeah, I mean, I've been training for a while, and I'm gonna take you guys with me on my journey of getting my IFBB Pro card, and I'm just gonna document everything and take you guys along with me, and maybe I can drop some mental jewels for you guys. Anyone who's new to working out or fairly new to bodybuilding. I know there's a lot of fitness channels on here. I'm not going to be the one to say I'm really trying to stand out, but I can say maybe you guys can relate to me, where you started, to give you guys another idea, not idea, but really know who I am. I work full-time in the Air National Guard, so I still have a full-time job, and I have goals and aspirations to no longer work a 9 to 5. Nothing wrong with anyone who does, but for me personally, I just want more out of life, to be honest. I can't picture myself working a steady 9 to 5. Yes, I know 9 to 5s are very secure and whatnot, but I just want a little bit more for myself. And maybe you guys can relate to that. So I think that's something that's not really touched on a lot in this community, right? I'm 27. I'm still grinding, and above anything else, I love bodybuilding. I really enjoy it. That's one of the reasons why I decided to quit track and field, even though I was good, and I decided I'm just gonna do my own thing because I'm tired of being skinny. So, and here I am, play second at nationals, and we're gonna try again next year and see what happens. But I am very much so looking forward to taking you guys along with me on that journey, and we're gonna have a lot coming soon. So I know this is just the start. Bear with me, my editing skills will get better, I promise. But stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.